What's going on, y'all? It is I, SomeJoeSchmoe, back here with another Black Sails reaction to Season 4, Episode 9, 37. Count them, 2 more until we're done with this, y'all. Can't wait. Just as a quick forewarning for all you who are very much perfectionists like myself, I had to turn my light off here today. It is smoking hot in this room today. And I don't think I could have gotten through a reaction here today if I had it on. So it's a little less bright, but hopefully same old Joe Schmo. I am eagerly anticipating. I'm like watching the recap of last week's episode. Skeleton Island, Skull Island. Someone actually referred to it as, I thought it was Pirates of the Caribbean, Skull Island. I don't know why I said Skull Island, Pirates of the Caribbean, but that definitely was King Kong. But even if it's in a different franchise, just the name itself, skeleton, skull, bone, whatever it might be, still foreboding type of island. You know, you hear the name and all you can think about is, what, whether there's a bunch of skeletons on the island, or is it because there's a lot of death incarnate there? And that's where our gentlemen are right now at this point. It seems like with only 2 episodes left, is this going to be the epic climax, this location of where we're at right now? Because that's what it seems like, right? With Jack and Featherstone doing their thing, heading out to the island. I think they got the homeboy, what's his face, that traveled with Captain Avery, that knows the location of where Skeleton Island is. So, yeah, man, I think this is where we're going to end things. The only really thing I can think of is, like, obviously we'll end it here, but maybe we'll have like maybe like at the end we'll wrap everything up and have a little epilogue or some shit like that. We'll see what happens. One can only imagine. But I do gotta say, John acting a little hastily. And now that I have had some time, had some time to think about it, there's a lot of similarities that I'm seeing in John's character and how he is kind of acting right now out of love for Maddie, and how what's it called? Flint's kind of character and his love for Hamilton, and how that kind of drove his decision making in life and in death as well. So these characters, I think what I love about them the most, man, is that they're so similar but so different in how they operate. So I can only see maybe one being the death of the other at this point. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how Israel basically said, like, you can't share the crown. There's got to be one captain. And from what I can only gather is we're heading in a new regimen of Jon. I was going to say Jon Snow. I don't know why. I know House of Dragons is coming out. Maybe that's why. But anyway, guys, we're going to stop boring you with all these intros here. But if you're new to the channel, I, for one, advocate that you subscribe and you comment and you like, just so you can be here till the very end of Black Sails. Let's jump into this, though, guys. Once again, Season 4, Episode 9, 37. We'll be done with these Roman numerals soon.
What are we looking at?
Nassau, thereabouts.
Oh, shit, wait.
There's over the horizon. Can't you see it?
After I just climbed that fucking hill, you being serious?
That's the last thing I want to do is sightsee, yeah, after a huge hike.
I will lead a pirate fleet of unprecedented strength over that horizon into a battle of unprecedented importance. With a little luck, that battle will end with us taking Nassau and beginning a revolution.
Oh, was this a flashback, maybe? Because obviously if he's got the leg now, maybe.
Involved, you not the least.
He's gonna teach him how to sword fight?
You weren't killed by the first fool lucky enough.
Ooh, shit. Wow, he's gonna teach him how to fight without his peg. Like, brilliant. I was wondering, I was like, yeah, why are they all chummy? That makes more sense now thinking about it.
I understand that's part of my job. But for pride to be an issue between you and I think we're playing past that by now.
You would think so, huh? Oh boy, you'd think so. And this like orchestra arrangement too, it's like hitting the feels. More so because we're approaching the end.
Well, you say you'll be teaching me to fight. But if every man fights differently, it seems to me what you'll really be teaching me is how to defeat you.
Oh, God. This foreshadowing is killing me. I'll take my chances, the man says. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Tell me you know where they are.
Laid eyes on Flint and the other just as we entered the trees. Carrying that chest, they won't get far.
He said I have till sunrise tomorrow to return the cash. But I don't think we're going to have that long. I know not what, but he's preparing for it. There's little I can do about it until I secure that chest and have it to bargain with.
Oh, shit. Are the men not... Yeah, because he was sent a bunch of men, and Israel was the only one that was there.
I will have some difficult choices to make. You know the two of them. Now that they're facing each other as opponents, I'm asking what sort of outcome I should expect.
Flint is on his own out there and disadvantaged.
We got.
Disadvantaged countless times since I've known him. And here we are.
And he always manages to get out, yep. Though that's what I'm saying, dude. The legend of, like, the man that could never die only takes you so far, you know? Or not?
I'd like to see her again.
Oh, okay, he was talking about Maddie. I thought he was talking about Eleanor. I was like, oh, he brought her.
Every moment we stand here deliberating is a moment closer to his victory. The three of you, that way, you the other trail now.
He's right. Flint likely seeks to separate them, gain an advantage.
I know.
Don't start with me, Israel.
You've just sent one of those two groups to their death.
As long as they
I know.
expose his position.
I wonder if he knows just how much you learned from him.
Oh, I was about to say, man, yeah. When the student becomes the master, huh? Look at you. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all, love makes you do some fucked up things, all right? You just live like me, be alone forever. You don't have anything to worry about. God, I'm lonely.
Two questions are of paramount importance. Who was my opponent yesterday and who is he today? Answer those two questions and there is very little he can hide from you.
What?
Who you were.
Yeah, because you lied about you at the chest,
I have
right?
no idea who you were. Not before we found you, at any rate.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Want to know where I come from, just ask. I was born in Whitechapel. Never knew my mother. I had a wholly unremarkable youth.
Yeah, that's all surface level, though. No. Yeah, like, who are you?
I remember when you first told me, it sounded like a invention. About one story that bled into others I'd heard, told elsewhere to the crew. Suppose I assumed that if you ever became somebody worth knowing, I'd learn the truth of it eventually. In this moment, I'm realizing that never happened. Despite how invested we each are in the future of the other, you just told me that story again.
Damn. Oh, shit. Why you lying? Why you always lying? Yeah, he's still got something in his back pocket, though, you know.
I'm sorry, the more I try and dismiss this...
Dude, Flint is just breaking him down.
You know my story. Thomas, Miranda, all of it. You know the role it played in motivating me to do the things that I've done. It has made me transparent to you.
Shit, dude, that's such a good point. Yep. I get it, man. It's like you hold the cards.
Latest in a line of ill-fated partners, situating yourself such that were you and I ever to come to blows, I'd be forced to hesitate before doing you.
You'd have something over me, yeah.
Slow down.
I'm not angry with you. You know my story. And for some reason I cannot figure.
I don't want you to know mine.
Why? But why? Yeah. I wonder what's like so pivotal about his like backstory then. Or is it just because he doesn't want him to have that knowledge or power over him? That was a great freaking scene between the two of them. Even in flashbacks, man, they have great scenes together. Yeah, boys, do we really think it's this easy, though?
We should head back.
Yeah, we already know these guys are dead because these are just like miscellaneous pirates who we've never seen before. Ooh! He snapped his fucking neck. Oh, come on, Flint. We didn't come this far just to be killed by a unknown pirate. I guess all pirates before were unknown, before they did something great. Boom! Get dome shot, baby. Oh, but we yeah, Flint took a little bit of a beating. Okay. Oh, there we go. Is that was a drunkard, right? Who knows the island location?
You sailed with Avery. Long time ago. 20 years? More? Even? Maybe?
Yeah, I have to imagine, like, living that long as a pirate's got to be, like, at least a feat of strength.
One day you'll leave the account, take a wife, father, children, see less and less of the sea until she becomes like a painting hanging on the wall. But she'll keep on calling you. And when
The
she
ocean,
does,
man, yep.
You'll step into that painting and feel the swell beneath your feet. It'll all come back as if it were like yesterday.
Shit, man. Again, I've always said it about this, not only about the show, but like even in pirates in general. It's like there is something very poetic about their relationship with the sea. It's getting a little dark in here
From what I've
now.
overheard, if you reach Skeleton Island, might mean the end of the governor. Maybe keep the account alive a little while longer. Is that so?
That and more.
Yep. Yeah, Jack's insatiability for for greatness.
You have no idea the restraint this takes. How urgent the instinct towards violence. How certain the conviction that it would be deserved, given what you and your partners have destroyed.
She's like, technically you killed my father, too.
So much luckier than you know. But in this moment, I can still hear the faintest of voices in my head.
Oh, shit. Is that the ghost of Eleanor back there knitting?
I've offered you freedom for your people. I have offered you...
Yeah, I think it was a ghost. Okay.
...any right to expect. And still, you will not say yes. So I come to you one last time to ensure you cannot say no. Accept the treaty.
I wonder if,
And John Silver lives.
What a douche. Yeah, you knew that was coming, huh? That's what I'm telling you, John. You're gonna bring him the cash. He's gonna fucking waste you anyway.
The voice you hear in your head, I imagine I know who it sounds like, as I know Eleanor wanted those things. But I hear the voices.
Voices of my people, dog. Voices of my father. Testify, girl. Come on.
Men and women and children who lost their lives to men like you.
Boom!
Men and women and children forced to wear your chains. I must answer to them.
Dude, that's beautiful, Maddie.
War.
Fucking tell them.
Their war. Flint's war. My war. It
Cut
will not
never
be
so
found in the way
deeply.
To avoid a fight. To save John Silver's life. Or his men's. Or mine.
That has a kind of like a cool like payoff to how she said like, or she didn't answer if like he would walk away with her.
No Flint. Nor the Spanish raider who killed your wife.
It was you, bitch.
That you did.
Yes. Stick the little knitting needles in and twist it. Dude, I fucking love Maddie, dude. She can compete on like a mental level just like anyone else. It's like that psychological warfare. You got to get in deep, drill in.
But if we succeed, if we are to succeed and leave this island with the Alliance intact, I'm having a hard time seeing how Mr. Silver can be a part of that now.
Yeah, I think this might be a one-way trip, bro. I don't know if we're ever gonna be welcomed.
You're too important to what comes next to have to bear a burden like that.
Oh my god, this man is Julie gonna be like, I'll kill him.
So when the time comes, I'll do it.
Oh my god, both these men have somebody who was offering to kill each other. It's like a tag team fight, dude.
Fuck!
I know it might seem as though I'm trying to conceal something from you, but the truth is, there is no story to tell.
Everyone's got a story, whether it's boring or not.
Some time ago, I absolved myself from the obligation of finding any. No need to account for all my life's events in the context of a story that somehow defines me. Events some of which no one could divine any meaning from, other than that the world is a place of unending horrors.
That's kind of cool, though. Yeah, he doesn't want a story to dictate who he is.
You know of me all I can bear to be known, or that is relevant to be known.
Unless, is that just like a cop-out? I don't know, man. I mean, like, no stories about your family, no stories about, I don't know, first time you had sex. Like, give me something, you know?
We trust between us.
Again.
My boy, dude, he knows you're fucking lying. You think you could just, like, put throw a curveball past Flynn, dude? He knows this shit. You don't think he knows how to read people? I do hope there is more to the story, though. I hope, like, John's not just, like, bullshitting a shitter and is like, oh, yeah, there's nothing about me. Convincing, yeah.
Promises to be a victory of a different sort. A true victory. Freedom in every sense of the word. How many men in the history of the world have ever known it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess up until that point, probably not very many.
How fortunate are we to be standing on the threshold of it?
What the shit? Wait, what the hell happened to him?
James said he saw him clutch for his chest.
Jack, man. you just jinxed the whole thing. Oh shit, what the hell? So about that, we're on the precipice of greatness speech. Yeah, should be, yeah, let's get out of here.
You asked him to recount for you what he knew days ago, yes?
Of course.
Of course you did. Good. And you can get us to our destination without his assistance. Yes. Do not.
Shit. Featherstone, there's a lot of pressure, man.
Of course I can. I'm almost certain I can figure it out.
You gotta step up. Now's your time, man. This is a moment in history where your name will live on in infamy, Featherstone, or be tainted for the rest of your life. How you play this is all you, man.
I thought I heard him.
You did what now?
Thought you heard what? A woman.
Oh, hell no.
Or what sounded like.
No. Sirens now?
The mind is prone to mischief, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in a place like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's a haunting place. I get it. It's like when you get sleep paralysis and you think you see a demon, but it's really just your TV in the corner. Or it's probably a demon.
There are no monsters in the dark.
Except the ones we make, right?
Dangers. Let's take care to tell the difference. Lay our attention on the latter.
Is he hearing it? No, those are just bagpipes. You're okay. What the hell? Wait, who are these guys? Who are these guys and where are they going? I don't think I got a good look at them, though. Oh, shit. Oh, man. My long hair, soul patch, man. Been in it since the beginning. One of the few who's made it this whole time. All right. You want to fight, you're going to get a fight. Let's go. Woo. Ow. Punched me right in the jaw. All right, Dooley. All right. Let's prove your worth now. The enemy cannot push a button if he has no hand to push it with. Here we go. 1v1 me, bro. Ooh, tight spaces. I don't like it. Come on, Flint. You gotta be a little bit more aggressive, dude. Oh, oh, man. This is what infighting gets us, man. You know, I was about to comment like 2 episodes ago that like this guy has been around since the beginning. I've never got his name. I don't know if he was ever given a name, but I was highly sus of him making this far. You know, I don't know. He's always been like a background pirate, but he's been very recognizable with his ponytail and the goatee. And now your final guy. Let's see. This is the boss room before the boss. Oh shit. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, was that? Did they send them in? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Rogers, bro. I was gonna say, was that men that Roger sent? But then they kind of clarified that there's now launchers in the water. So I thought those were his men for a second because they set fire to the pirate ship.
You'll have to put it in the ground.
Oh, with that? Like that? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like holes when he was forced to dig with like just the scabby blister hand. God damn, man. In a matter of moments, this ship went up. An abandoned ship, huh? This isn't the Walrus by chance, is it? If so, man, that's like a death in and of itself right there. I felt so personally attached to the Walrus.
It would be preferable to me if we resolved this another way.
Yeah, I don't think Israel's in the mindset of talking right now.
He'll be here in a moment. You still think you'll persuade him to see this all your way?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, God. Here we go. Just seeing that, like, different fighting styles between the two of them. It's pretty badass. Ooh. Not the hammer swinging hand. Damn, dude, he made short work of this man. Israel seemed like a big badass, but even with like Flint taking on 2 people already, got enough energy.
Fuck you, where is it?
You're making a mistake.
Fuck you, where is it?
In the ground, where it stays until Marty is freed. When we gather it and return it to the camp, all of us. I know you cannot see why this must be.
Shit, here we go. Nah, the continuous flashbacks.
That's all this has ever been, isn't it? A partnership only insofar as it enables you to do whatever it is that matters to you in any given moment. And right now, it matters far less to you whether she lives or dies, and that it happens your way.
Yeah, but again, he doesn't know that she would, like, let him die, too. Yeah, it's like, John, you're living in the past, man. You aren't keeping up with all of us.
She believes in this as much as I do. You know this. If it costs a war to save her, you'll have lost her anyway.
Ooh, spitting facts again, man.
You do it, and you're gonna regret it.
Oh. Woo! My man's come a long way, huh? Oh. No. What the fuck? I never saw that coming. Holy shit. He fucking saved him, and so you want to fight him. And this is no training session, dog. He used his cane to hit him. Boom. Yep. And now look at what happened, huh? Yep. Now they're shooting. Oh, DeGroo! Shit. Yo, he was just like a random casualty like that? Dude, fuck Rogers, man. You see, John? You see what he's doing? He doesn't give a shit. Oh, wasn't that his buddy? Okay. All right, Billy. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, okay. All right, hey, Bill. All right, maybe some redemption there for Billy.
Can't you see it? It isn't utility that's behind his investment in me. No necessity, no dependency.
I'm loving the use of flashbacks in this episode, man.
I understand you fear a false motive, but this much is clear to me now. I have earned his respect. After all the tragedies that man has suffered.
Shit.
The loss of Thomas, the events of Charlestown. I have earned his trust. I have his true friendship.
But does he have yours?
So he's going to have mine.
Oh. Oh my God. Why was that so fucking beautiful, man? Shit. That just floored me. That was, I'm so conflicted about that ending. Shit, dude. Yeah, that almost got, I got a little teary-eyed with it, or I got a little choked up because he was like, he has mine. Because it was like such like a, that was like one of the biggest unknowns, right? Like, or at least that's what the episode tried to reinforce, was like this whole like Flint saying that like, oh, I haven't gotten the real story behind who you are, where you've come from. I've revealed all to you, and you haven't really given me anything to work with. So there was this aura of just mystery between, or there was this kind of like aura of mystery if John really did have, not the like the best intent, but had the, was giving him the respect of like being his true friend. Because like he was saying, he gave me his friendship, but just hearing him say that at the end makes this whole like lead up to it even more like heartbreaking, gut wrenching, because it's like, they're pals, man. They're friends. They've been through it all. I don't know personally about John's story, but I mean, obviously Flint kind of being one of the main protagonists of the show, like, we're just laying it all out there for him to hear. Like, knowing him, hearing these stories, and like I even said in the beginning, the comparative angles between how John and his love and Maddie and the whole, it's almost like a retelling of Flint's story, part 2, so to speak. But like it just I felt personally. I mean, obviously there's one more episode, but I felt personally that was the most genuine I've ever seen Flint portray himself. Maybe other than like Miranda and him talking about Hamilton and whatnot, but that had to be the most like genuine I've ever heard Flint come across. You know, and just the fact that he saved him from was it Doyle? Just that has to speak so many volumes of his dedication to John and like their friendship, and then them trying to make something out of Nizal. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, even though Flint does have a very shaky past, a troubled past, maybe even a past that one has to look at and being like, I don't trust some of the things that he's done. He's kind of had a past that has dictated some negative shit, but like John also has to realize, and maybe it's because obviously I'm a viewer and I'm seeing all these relationships with Flint, but like John has to realize, dude, this guy's being 100% authentic with you. But I get John's apprehension, right? Going back to everything he's ever said about like Gates and Miranda, like the people closest to him are always the ones that like seem to die. But man, you have to just like, John, you have to look at that as like just a genuine moment between you and not even like an ex-captain or a fellow pirate, but as a friend. Then I gotta talk about Rogers here, man. Rogers, bro, you are a piece of shit. That Maddie and Rogers scene, absolutely flawless, man. Just her, just the two, maybe three scenes that him and Maddie have been together. Maddie's always come out on top with this. Obviously, there's a lot of emotional damage with Rogers, everything he's went through, all that. Really don't care about his emotional stability right now. But you could tell, dude, like he's trying to come into this like conversation with Maddie as if like he's trying to threaten her, like, do it for your people, this and that. But like, what a rebuttal from Maddie to just 360 no-scope him back at him. 360, 180 no-scope him right back at him to just basically say like, I'm doing this. You're doing this for one person. I'm doing this for a generation of my people who've been through it all. You had one death. Try losing a generation of individuals in your life. Yeah, you have nothing on this shit, Rogers. I found that beautiful. Not in the sense of like beauty, but like just the fact that she 100% owned Rogers in that conversation. And then for him to like just be the weasel, we knew that was gonna happen. Of course he wasn't gonna like just let John bring the cash on and be like, all right, Heidi ho, take off, all right, we'll see you later. Of course he's gonna waste the dude. But yeah, what a piece of shit. I'm glad though that John was able to see what happened with what I assume, forgive me for, let me know in the comments, that was the Urka, or not the Urka, the Walrus. I'm so glad he was able to see that and like know, like you weren't getting out of this situation. You were blinded by your love for Maddie, and that whole scene encapsulated exactly what like Flint was trying to say to John. Maybe not really say it, but kind of insinuated that it's like, do you think Maddie would want this? Like, how are you gonna freaking explain that you're giving the gold for her? Like, you would lose her in that sense. I could see John being like a romantic and being like, well, even she hated me, like at least she's alive. But like, still, dude, there's so much more at play than just like your love for her. This is like I said, I know I've joked about it before, but it's like a freaking revolution, y'all. Like we have time for love and all that shit at a later date. Yeah, you'll find a love again. But just like this episode, oh man, I can't even prepare myself for what's gonna happen. I still feel like one of these men is gonna die. I don't know, man. It's like they're doubling down on this whole friendship aspect, and it's got me a little concerned about things to come. But either way, y'all, I can't wait. Y'all, we have been watching the show for a while now, and I'm so glad that you guys have tuned in, watched these reactions, but we still got one more. We got one more left to go through, and of course, we'll be splitting these up into 2 reactions, the finale. So, looking forward to just watching along with you guys. But really, at the end of the day, what more can I say? I'm still SomeJoeSchmoe. These are our Black Sails reactions, and we'll see you guys for the finale of this show next week. Until then, y'all, peace out.